Hello everybody, this is Championship Manager 97-98. It's Season 6, Episode 7. For people who've not seen these videos before, we started from right at the bottom. All the videos are in a single playlist, and we made it all the way to the top with a few job offers being accepted rather than promotions, but we got there anyway. We're in our second season in the Premier League with Portsmouth, where we've pulled away from a relegation battle, and although we've exited the cups, we have a thin chance of making it into Europe. Very thin, but a chance nonetheless. So on with the video. As we can see, our home form was excellent, our away form was terrible, until we just managed to win away at Liverpool. So the last episode was 3 defeats, then followed by 3 wins. So now we have a alternating home and away, still some tough away games, home and away pattern coming up, where we'll try to get as high as we can in the league. And when I said a slim possibility of Europe, there are 4 UEFA Cup positions. We're 11th at the moment, so a long way off, but we've got the potential. We're 5 points off 7th. We've got 6th looks out of our reach. 7th's a possibility despite Sunderland and Coventry having games in hand. That would mean we were 2 places off, but it looks like could well be a winner of the UEFA Cup being an English team, because there are still 4 clubs in the last 8, and there are 3 teams in the FA Cup here who take another spot, so it could go down to 7th if my calculations are correct. So, as they say, with no further ado, yeah. That sounded a bit weird, but it's right. We're trying to get this international qualified centre-back in our team who became available. Injuries to fringe players, and 3 injuries in a row there. One to one of our main players. So the quicker we get Siron in, if we can, the better. He was interested in foreign base, so there's a good chance. Suspension's kicking in as well. Trevor Francis trawling the lower leagues, it seems. So some of those Coventry still didn't play one of their games in hand. Sunderland did, so that stretches 7th to 7 points away now. But no matter, we'll keep plugging on. We never know if there's an FA Cup winner in the top 5 and a UEFA Cup winner from England, it could go down to 8th. Wow, injuries absolutely piling up. 4 within a week between games. And you have Tottenham at home, who are in 4th place. Overachieved a little. We'll play the same team that beat Liverpool, I think. The same formation. Maybe playing the same team, as we've got 3 members of the 16 now injured. So it's Marshall in goal. Rioch or Milosevic are the options at right wing back. Quite defensive right wing back with a sweeper system, so I'm going to give it to Rioch for this one. We won't be playing sweeper defensive because we have no sweeper fit, so we'll be playing 5-3-2 defensive or 4-4-2 defensive, one of the two. Interesting. We've sold a centre-back. We haven't got a new centre-back in. I think we're going to go 4-4-2 defensive for this one. We just don't have the options at centre-back at the moment. Weds is suspended. Rioch, we could put Milosevic wing-back. He hasn't done well there. I think we're squeezing too many players in there. So we'll go 4-4-2 defensive. Rioch will be right back. silly mess will be left back, and we'll have Blamey and Ryan in the middle, which opens up a possibility in midfield for an extra player. So we've got Monaco and Simpson in the middle, Hughes on the left. We still need a right-sided midfielder to come in, and Milosevic can get a game in his preferred position. On the bench, up front we have Harl and Todd. The bench options are pretty minimal. We have no other defenders, so I don't like playing these drone players. So Di Canio, he hasn't played for ages. It's on the bench. Kerslake, old Toddy, who we thought would be going, still hanging around. He'll be substitute. McDonald, and even Middlemiss is injured. So for number 16, let's play. Well, Fox just gives us an option to be right midfield or forward. He's had 2 games this season. Looks like the options for corners are going to be the same. So yeah, a bit of a weakened team. So let's see what we can do at home to Tottenham. Not much happening. Possession, but no shots for either team. Is that an injury? Yeah, I thought it would be. If your striker is in fouling someone, it's not going to. If it's not going to be a shot on your goal, then it's going to be an injury. If there's a warning, Dimitrescu out then. So this time it's a defender. So yeah, they're going to have a pop at your goal. So defensive is all very good, but we've created nothing. And now Tottenham are having a go at our goal anyway. We may have to try and take the game to them a bit if we can survive this. Constant pressure at the moment. Yeah, I feel like if it stays like this, they're going to score anyway. If we can just make it to half time. So no loss trying to push forward a bit. We've got to half time, thankfully. Thanks to the keeper mostly. So yeah, try and put some heat onto them. 4-4-2. Both players got a Ryan in the side. They've responded. Choi, who's missed a few so far, and he's missed again. Yeah, it's gone back to where it was now, isn't it? Now they've gone defensive and we've got a corner now. Sort of goal we need in a tight game, or at least in a game where we're not creating many chances. It's going end to end now. And we see this time, no, we scored at Liverpool, but He's lost his shooting boots again. That's 2 1-on-1s we needed. And there's a third effort. At least he got that one on target. Well, everyone's playing reasonably well. Monaco slacking a bit, but nothing really there that I want to change. The best players are in the team at the moment. This could go either way. Oh dear. If it's only a free kick, this could be a red. No, he's got a warning. Oh, I got away with it a bit there. Well, not cleared it yet. Have now. 0-0 draw. Well, with the players we had available, I think we did well to get a point out of that one, I think, against the team we were up against. So that's the end to our winning run at home. But and a setback for our European hopes if they ever existed. James McDonald back in the squad and a call up for the full squad for Parry. Milosevic back, so we're getting a few call ups here. Coming up to still trying to get this centre backs. Coming up to the transfer deadline, so we should keep an eye on the market. Arsenal now making their players unavailable. So many players available. If you've got the money, I think we got back. We can have 2 million after this if we manage to get this Polish guy. It's a bit old. Just wonder if there's a few Division 1 players that might fit the bill. They're mostly centre backs though. There's some decent players, but they're always a risk. Another suspension. Not quite yet, but I've got Ruthven back. Siron is not wanted by anyone else as far as I know, so we don't have to go berserk with the wages. We'll just try and tip him over our way. It's quite a high wage already. A draw for us, another win for Coventry. So a long way off Europe, but you never know. Let's keep going. Well, negotiations will continue. Just trying to think if we need to go in the market, and we only just looked at it really, haven't we? Oh, here come the offers. We're going to have to be careful here. Tarkan's got a big club release clause. I think Sunderland are big in this. That's not looking good, is it? For a player who's just gone above 7 out of 10 on average. Craig Dale. Oh, Toddy. That's bigger than the bid that went missing. This time I'm just going to not try and fiddle it because it's already a good one. Right, we're not going to get this guy, we're going to have to make it. bid for him. Don't think I've got much money left, to be honest. Keep our eye in the market. Patrick Vieira. I'm not even going to put him on the shortlist. Don't really need a keeper, do we? This guy can play all over the place. He's out for 2 months, so. Heskey, he scored against us, but he's got a poor record. Graham Potter, is it that? Graham Potter? I think he is. Average player. Maldini. Just too old. That'll do for now. Got a stack of internationals to get through now. Milosevic back in the Yugoslavia team. McDonald, is that his debut? No, he has played a few before. It's good. 9 out of 10. He's only playing Cyprus. Bids coming in all over the place now. Don't really want to lose this many players, do we? Burnley are not a big club. Right, now he's revealed how much he really wanted. Let's just give him the 10. We really need this player. We've lost Tarkan Hughes. Dale is rejected. No, we didn't actually look to see if he was injured either, did we? So yeah, we're not selling anyone. We cannot. We've got 2 low numbers, so it's a blow losing that player. McDonald would certainly fit the bill as a replacement in the side. Hughes, we didn't have him that long, did we? Oh, I don't mean to do that. I meant to buy him. We're looking for midfielders here. Aaron Lukic. Yeah, a bit more. It's a bit too potentially rather than a player who we need at the moment. Sunderland are the team who took our player. Mehmet Shah's still decent, isn't he? But I don't think he'll come either. Johnson and Butt. Well, if Luton, Derby and Palace want him, why can't we have him, you know? German under-21 player. I mean, Hughes was 22. Might be worth a punt. I mean, he's struggling at the moment, but he's only 20. Attacking, can play on the left or the centre. He's listed for loan. Let's see if we can loan him then, shall we? So I think we've got 5 bids in now, because we have one we took off the shortlist. So. He's out for a couple of days, that's just a couple of months. Well, we landed our centre back. Striker, ones are, we have enough of those to let them go. I bet he's not going anyway. So I don't think we'll ever get rid of him, will we? Other teams are strengthening, but we're just getting rebuffed. Oh, we've got a low midfielder in. With Simpson suspended, that's pretty good deal. Right, that's that for the transfer market. So we've brought in Sheeman on loan from Borussia Dortmund, and Siron from Legia Warsaw. So that means we have 4 foreign players. So we'll try and juggle them about as we see fit. Sheff Wednesday away, and they're on a pretty good form, I think. They've just, so I think they've got better players than us. A strong squad there. 1 place below us, and 4 unbeaten after a bad run before that. And we're away, so Fontana's still injured, so we have no sweeper. 4-4-2 defensive, maybe? Or 5-3-2 defensive. Now we've got Siron in, I think we should go 5-3-2 defensive, as we've got the 3 centre-backs. So Riok did alright in the last game. So Siren will come in. Simpson at 8. Milosevic at 7. Of course, we've lost on number 11. So, oh, well, Monaco will be 11 in this one. And we'll keep Milosevic in that sort of roaming role. Haaland, Aloisi up front. So we've got a few players back now. We've still not really got many options in defence, but Charles will be on the bench because Riok can tuck inside. There's a centre-back issue. And yeah, Parry is back. He's got a lot of goals in the lower divisions. I'll put him on the bench for this one. Not that keen on Aloisi at the moment, but I think 1 more chance for him. No, it won't be, will it? Because it's the 3 foreigner rule. So we'll keep Milosevic in. We'll put Parry with Reithman on the bench. And Sheeman on the bench as well. Oh, didn't notice that. Simpson's injured, suspended. So McDonald will come in at the side. Middleton is still injured, so looks like Di gets his place on the bench back. Don't think we're going to really use him, but you never know. You might just throw him on at the end. So is McDonald the best player for that role? I think he is. Off we go. Similar formation to the one we had at Liverpool, just without the sweeper. Oh, Milosevic. Siron in action. He's injured Cresswell, that's a good start. Oh, yeah, 1-0 Sheffield Wednesday. Hadn't really created much up to then, so it's a bit of a shame. defending really well. Goalie hasn't made a save yet. Parry's having a shot. A bit unlucky here. Let's see if we can pop a goal in at some point. Yeah, I think I've got the right formation, just been unlucky. Good save, that means they've got a good goalie, or he's in good form. See if he can stop this one. He didn't need to. Yeah, we've missed chances. Sheff Wednesday have had one on target and it's gone in. So, a pretty decent performance, although those stats don't really back it up. Parry's struggling a bit. We'll keep it as it is now. Obviously, we're going to have to move forwards a bit if it stays like this, or gets worse. It's got worse. And yeah, Marshall not having a good game. He's been pretty much one of our best players this season, but he's not made a save in this game. And it's slipping away from us. And reorchestrate it off. So Gary Charles is a straight replacement there. Shame is one of our better players on the day again. Yeah, we're going to have to push on a bit now, won't we? Go 4-4-2. Or should we go 5-3-2 actually? It's our normal formation, isn't it? Parry's struggling out there, isn't he? Let's put Reithman on. Well, to be fair, not yet, because often they're struggling because they're not getting the ball. So with a more positive formation, he might get the ball. So let's give that a bit. Yeah, it's game over. Had to be done. 2-0, 3-0, what's the difference? So, a bit brutal to do it straight away though. And there you go. Often happens the other way around. It's not getting any better, is it? So let's bring Reithman on. And we'll give our Loney a debut in a minute. Nearly an instant reaction our way there, but it's not to be. Perhaps this is showing how much we rely on Marshall when he's having an off day. It's not good, so yeah. Some pretty low scores in there. Noswich not really in his favoured position, is he? I think we might release, try and sell him at the end of the season. It's just not really worked for him. We need. He might be the foreigner that misses out. Be nice if we could get one goal. There we go. Harl with the goal. Persisted with Harl and he's scored a few goals. Yeah, that was a bit pointless at 3-1 with 5 minutes to go. Yeah, he's going to be out. We're not exactly blessed with a lot of defenders at the moment. Yeah. So we change that over to 4-4-2 defensive. And there we go. Yeah, I think we can forget Europe now, can't we? That was a bit of a pipe dream. We're looking towards the bottom again. We're still well clear of the bottom, so it's looking like a mid-table season again. So really we want to shake it up at the end of the season. We don't really want to keep just having mid-table seasons, do we? Torn groin. So 3 players returning from suspension, that's helpful. So, yeah, transfer window is shut. We've still got to think about these 4 foreign players, whether I want to keep Aloisi. Yeah, I mean, I nearly sold Todd or Milosevic. I mean, he's just, you know, well, last season. Is it because we're playing him this 5-3-2? Just not adaptable? I don't know. Anyway, Coventry have won the League Cup. Don't remember if that's a European place in those times, but I think we can forget about Europe. Delighted. Down to 12th place. Leeds and Derby looking good in the Division 1. Man City looking like they might be in QPR, both in trouble. And West Brom, some big teams, could be going down to League 2, Division 2 rather. Swansea, who we were with in the first season, in Division 2. Yeah, mid-table Division 2. We also had Ipswich. We were also with, I forget now. We have to look at our history, aren't we? Todd is injured. Oh, look at that. In the top 12. Not quite sure how, but Reading, of course, Reading. We're only there a year. Coventry at home. They've just won a cup, so they'll be pretty good. I mean, apart from Delepi, there's massive stars, couple of injuries, big squad, and on a poor run before they won the last 2. So possibilities. Right, I think we'll go 5-3-2. I mean, losing Hughes means maybe we should go back to 4-4-2, as we have one less option in the middle, but no real injuries there other than middle miss, so we'll stick with this formation, which has produced some good home results. Weathers will be the right wing back. Presume everyone's pretty much fit, yeah. So now we've got choices to make at centre back. Blaney is probably just the weakest link. He got sent off in the last game, so we shall put Siren at 4, Fontana. So that's a good centre back trio there. And then in midfield, the M squad of Monaco, McDonald, Milosevic will be broken up because Simpson has returned, and he'll take the number 7 shirt. Harlan Parry's struggling a little since he came. Got a goal and an assist. So we'll stick with him for this game. As we haven't got Milosevic in the team, and I don't really need him on the bench with Sheeman there. We'll put Aloisi on the bench for this one. I mean, we could do with him there, but no, we'll stick with how it was before. Don't really need Simpson on direct free kicks, but McDonald says he's a 20, so we'll go with him. Still didn't bother looking at the defensive sub. That should be Blamey. Coventry at home. Not producing a lot so far. Oh dear, that's a bad start. A good home run, but this is a poor performance so far. Again, we need Marshall to make some saves. Come on, Parry. Ugh. Oh, getting chances now. Parry again. Boom. 1-1. Nearly dropped him, so kept him in. I think he's improving each game now. Back come Coventry. End-to-end stuff. Parry is getting these one-on-ones. Okay, he only scored 1 out of the 3, but they all hit the target. Oh dear, so many one-on-ones in this game. Oh dear, Marshall's really hitting a bad patch of form now. 2 shots on target, I think, again. And that is killing our hopes at the moment. As Morgan is making saves at the other end. So yeah, pretty even, but we're 1 down. Creating the chances now. This is not looking good. Don't want this season to peter out. Oh dear. Come on, Marshall. And he's got that one. Right. We need to do something. Everyone's playing reasonably well. Sheeman a chance in midfield, maybe. I don't think I'm going to do anything really. Give it a bit longer. Just feel like we've got our best players on there in our best formation. Just we happen to concede 2 goals when normally we wouldn't. Parry's missed some chances, he's got him in positions though. Right, I think we'll go for it now. They've gone a bit more defensive. It's 5-3-2 attacking, but I've never really got that to work very well. Right, so give the captaincy to Hull. We'll take Ryan off. We'll have Simpson and Monaco on the wings, in the middle, and we'll try Sheeman as an attacking midfielder, so he can go on the left. Di Canio is an attacking midfielder, he'll go on the right. They're a bit rusty, these two. I'm not expecting miracles. Oh, they combined to score. Oh my goodness. Big man strikes again. Oof, nearly got a winner. At times you see that instant reaction from a substitute, or almost instant. Right, oh no, Coventry have altered it again, and it's gone wide. Now can we win it? Alright. 2-2. We're going to have to take that as another home draw. But their goalie ended up man of the match. Although even though they had more shots, how did that work? I don't know. But yeah, inspired substitutions. And we get a point. We're sitting in the middle of the table. Heading in neither direction, up or down. The transfer window shut, so there's no point looking through that lot. I think it's a tall order now to get even 8th or 9th, and mine 7th. But it'll be a tall order to get yourself relegated at the same time. Okay, you'll note that it says 29th of April 2003 at the top, and you'll think, wow, you've just jumped. Yeah, we have. We've lost the last 3 games, I'm afraid. They didn't record properly. I thought you got the sound, but not the picture for some reason. So let me take you through what you've missed, and what you've missed is Portsmouth losing more games. So I believe the last one we've just seen is Coventry City, where we stormed back to get a draw with Di Canio and Sheeman, but I'm afraid they couldn't replicate that. We're having teams are just scoring with early in the game, and then the goalkeeper's getting a high score for keeping the score down. So at Newcastle, a 2-0 defeat. Newcastle are top, so we weren't expecting much from this. We tried to sweep a defensive. Didn't really work out, as you can see from that. They just piled on the pressure in the second half. We tried our little trick with the attacking midfielders, it didn't work. West Ham away, they're 19th, so this is a much more disappointing result. Again, 2 down after just 4 minutes. So, and then from that point on, really it was an even game, but we'd already lost. Monaco pulled one back, but again we tried to go attacking at the end and it didn't work. So, defeat there, and then finally home to Sunderland. Now, Sunderland are above us in the league, We had a good start. We scored after 2. We had a player injured after 2. We scored after 4, and 20 minutes Sunderland hadn't had a shot. Then suddenly Sunderland shot. It went in. It was disallowed. They scored 3 more before half time. Every shot was just going in. We got another player injured, and we missed a penalty. So basically, it was written in the stars, this type of game. Second half, they absolutely hammered us without scoring. 9 shots on target in the end, which meant Marshall ended up man of the match. So yeah, they're the scores for that game. So we have 3 games left, and we'll play them in the final episode, but we'll also have some transfer activity. So we've got end of season and transfer activity, so worth tuning in for the last episode in this particular season. But as I say, sorry about the lost games, which we lost, and we've got 2 hard away games and another home game to come. But let's look at the table. We're still in 12th. There's a big gap ahead of us now. All that Europe stuff was pie in the sky. We're not technically safe from going down, but we're 7 points clear with 3 games left, which is Ipswich and Sheffield United can only get to 41 points. They both have to do that. So, you know, Barnsley also in there. They've got a game in hand. So I think we're safe, but we'll find out in the next episode. Okay. Hopefully, we've recorded this well, and thanks for watching.